Bringing our attention to a comfortable position for ourselves first to start the meditation. You want to feel as comfortable as you can for several moments of rest. If you're in a seated posture, you want to have your feet grounded if they're on the floor. If they're not on the floor, you just want to feel that you're in alignment in the spine, head and neck as much as possible. If you need to inch up on your chair to touch the floor with your feet in a more balanced, grounding way, please do so, and put a blanket or pillow behind you so that you can feel supported in your back body for your meditation. If you're used to meditating in a seated posture, you may not need to do these things. You may be cross-legged out the floor. If you're lying down, you can have your feet a little wider than your hips and your hands one on the belly and one on the heart. You can do this in any posture, one on the belly and one on the heart. If you're in your side posture, just make sure that your head is supported completely so that the neck feels safe and supported by a blanket, a pillow, or your arm. If you need a moment to set yourself up, pause the video and do so. Settling into your comfortable seated posture or lying down posture, connect to the breath first. So with one hand on the belly, watch the rise and fall of the breath. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, letting that deepen and become natural but conscious. Bringing our attention to our heart space, one hand at our heart space, connecting to the breath there, noticing it underneath, noticing how it is solid there, more than at the belly, how the breath is more calm there, but still noticing the breath underneath. Let's connect to our heart space for a moment more, just observing any feelings or sensations within that area of the body. Without judgment, allowing yourself to be the observer of the self. Just watching anything that arises for you here, and then releasing it. Watching, and then releasing. Watching, and then releasing. Inviting a little bit more focused breath here. As you inhale, think of nurturing, and as you exhale, think of cleansing. Inhale is nurturing. Exhaling is cleansing. So as we inhale, we nurture the heart space, and as we exhale, we cleanse the heart space. Letting that heart space feel expanded more fully and contracted more fully. Bringing our attention now to our third eye center, the forehead area, in between the eyes, just above that area. And then as if you're drawing a line directly back from that middle point through the mind, connecting to that space of the mind. And again, inhale is nurturing and exhale is cleansing. Taking that inhaling and nurturing, cleansing and exhaling breath focus into the area of that mind, of the mind, the third eye center. Nurturing and cleansing, nurturing and cleansing. It's as if you're noticing the mind without thoughts as usual, but instead you're noticing observations of subtle sensations, breath, and just letting it flow and be at ease. Using the breath as a resource that's always available, and taking this time now to use your breath in a very conscious way to relax your own body and mind. Bringing our attention now to our crown chakra, the very top of our head, just above it and just below it. Noticing what you feel there, and then breathing consciously into that space, nurturing and cleansing. Within each inhale, you nurture that area of the crown chakra, and with each exhale, you cleanse that area of the crown chakra. Taking the breath that already exists there and just working with it more consciously. Inviting more full, deep breathing into that area of the top of the mind and just above the mind. Noticing how this starts to change the subtle sensations in the mind to become more flowy, to have more ease, to maybe feel better, and just connecting to all of that without judgment, but with curiosity. Again, you are the observer of the self. You are the observer of yourself. Nurturing and cleansing. Just a few more breaths there at the top of the mind. I love that it's called the crown, reminding us that we are sacred. Bringing our attention now through the back of the mind. Releasing toxic energy or excess energy out through the back of the mind or downward. And then consciously breathing into that space as well as you did the space before. Inhaling with a nurturing thought and cleansing with the exhale. Staying there for several inhales and exhales. We sharpen our focus when we meditate. So stay focused as much as you can and for as long as you can with each time of focus. And any time that you start to stray, you just bring your mind gently back with neutral or kind words. Again, training our mind to be positive and supportive, helping us to negate other patterns. So as we release tension through that cleansing breath and through that release out the back of our mind or downward, we restore it with that nurturing inhale as well. Soften your eyes, your eyebrows, soften your cheeks, your cheekbones, soften your jaw and your ears, soften your throat and your mouth. Soften into the shoulders and connect again to the breath at the shoulder area. Just consciously breathing into the shoulder area. Inhales are nurturing and exhales are cleansing. watching the subtle shift of the shoulders with each inhale and exhale. Letting them rest and relax a little bit deeper. Noticing the arms, the hands, and the fingers. Inviting them to relax also. Bringing our attention back to the heart space. Expanding the energy at the heart space with that breath, that conscious breath. And then expanding through the core body, further down, until the whole core body is touched by breath, conscious breath. Nurturing inhales, cleansing exhales. Staying present with that nurturing inhale and cleansing exhale for several breaths. Bringing your attention to your hip area, letting that area soften and relax, and be nurtured and cleansed also. Flowing into the legs, through the knees, all the way to the ankles, to the heels, to the soles of the feet, and to the tippy toes. Staying present with the legs, to the feet for a few nurturing and cleansing breaths. Then seeing the whole body breathing in harmony. Can you see the whole body breathing as one whole? Nurturing and cleansing in your favor. The body just works for you, serving you. And you're doing it a favor by allowing yourself some time to restore and to connect to it consciously. To give it the attention that it deserves, the attention that you deserve, the attention that you need. Nurturing and cleansing. Stay here for just a few more breaths. You can decide to just continue resting, or to gradually come out of meditation. If you want, you can bring your fingers in and out, stretching them in and out. So contracting when they come in and then expanding when they go out. And then you can do the same thing with your toes or something similar to that pattern. Let's bring a little bit of attention to our wrists, going in gentle circles around, forward and backward as well. Maybe side to side, and then giving your attention to the ankle area as well. And deciding now if you're just going to rest and go to sleep, or if you would like to continue with waking your body up, gently doing any little stretches or last movements before returning to your day. Thank you so much for participating in restoring and rejuvenating your body through meditation. Namaste.